So, Charlie, what do you make of this? And in the grand scheme of things, what does it say to the investing public?
Well, I mean, since Enron, the federal government has taken a zero tolerance approach to white-collar crimes. That was only heightened following the financial crisis, even though nobody directly related to the financial crisis went to jail. But, when people got caught for insider trading, they tried to throw the book at them. I will tell everybody this, okay? You might not like Martin Shkreli. You might think he was a complete jerk for raising prices of that one drug that he had. The name escapes me. Gasparino. But here's the thing. I will tell you this. When you look back at some of the cases that have been overturned recently in the white-collar realm, think about this. Shelley Silver, the former Speaker of the New York Assembly, was convicted on fraud and other issues by Preet Bharara, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District. Guess what? His case just got overturned. It looked like an open and shut case. It was overturned.
He's not going to get a second trial. I think that just moved about Sheldon Silver. But,
so that's interesting, and that's ironic. He's not getting a second trial. That means they're not trying him again, which means he's going to be a free man. We'll just check that. But I will make another point about all those insider trading convictions that Preet Bharara got. More than a handful of them have been overturned because he pushed the meaning of intent to defraud and things of that nature, and what involves insider trading way too far. So just remember, you might not like the guy. He may be an unappealing guy. That doesn't mean he's, in the end, this guy's going to fight, and it's not going to get overturned.
All right. Let me just say this, because he may have scooted through and dodged some bullets here, but other pharma companies, and I bring up Mylan, who raise prices exponentially. Again, not illegal to do that, but when it's a life-saving drug, it does not pass the smell test with lots of Americans or legislators.
But he's not being charged on that.
Exactly. But I'm saying he got so much attention for that. The spotlight is very harsh on those companies.
Well, I can tell you this. I spoke with John Coffey, the Columbia University law professor, who's the expert at white-collar crime, and he told me that, he doesn't think that Shkreli's going to get 20 years. He thinks he's going to face some jail time because of securities fraud is, usually you get some jail time with securities fraud. But he said the judge can look at the sentencing guidelines as an advisory, and the judge can basically determine he has some leeway here in terms of how much jail time that he can give Shkreli. He's a first-time offender, so don't expect him to be in jail a lot. And remember what his core argument was, Shkreli's. The people from my company, the investors in the company that he took the money to put in his hedge funds, they didn't lose any money in the end. I mean, that's kind of material. They made money. So I'm not saying what he did was right, but that will be taken into account in the sentencing, and you never know with a jury. They may turn around, next jury might turn around and say, these guys didn't lose any money. Why are we putting this guy in jail?
Yeah, I know. But, if you knowingly tamper with a ski lift and then nobody dies, but they find out that you did it, it's still not the right thing.
I know, but I'm just saying that, remember, there's some gray here. That,
of course.
And everybody thought Sheldon Silver was guilty as charged.
Speaking of which, the U.S. Attorney in Manhattan has filed the request to retry him spring of 2018.